Welcome to tonight's game, brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. We're a few minutes from tip-off. Let's go down to the field to hear from Coach Mathis. What are your thoughts on the season so far?
Yeah, so we're halfway through district. We've got one game, Canyon Lake, under the belt for the second half. I think it's going to be a long race. We've got 5 games left. Bandera tonight, Wimberley, Long Creek, Marble Falls, then finally Davenport. I think it's going to be like I said, I think it's going to be a tight race between Fredericksburg, Long Creek, Davenport, and Marble Falls for those second 2 slots in the playoffs. Right now, Wimberley's got 21 points, and Clear Lake has 15 points, and the rest of us are pretty close in terms of competition. The games have been between all 4 of those teams that I mentioned have been really close, so it's kind of anyone's bet at this point. The first half of district, we kind of came in not real, I think, focused and practiced at the level that our district demands, but we have adjusted how we're defending, and it's been really strong, which has provided us ample opportunity to get the ball forward. We're working a lot stronger through our midfield based on the formation that we're using. I'm looking forward to every single game of the second half that we have left, because every game matters.
Thanks, Coach. What does the team hope to accomplish tonight?
I would like to see the girls tonight transition from defense to offense a little bit quicker, opening up space in the field so that the girls have more opportunity to possess the ball. The other thing in that regards is using the ability to switch. Sometimes we've often been going back into the clutter, so looking to get that ball backwards and out to the sides to utilize that weak side of the field. Shooting wise, I'd like to see us pull the trigger faster. We've been practicing that quite a bit in terms of getting your first touch and second touch shot off as quickly as possible. Sometimes we're taking those extra 2, 3, 4 touches before we want to take a shot, and that's just giving the other team time to close in on us. And then lastly, just getting our shots on target. If we're taking a shot from 25 yards out, it's not a threat if we're flying it over the post. So we've been working on shooting in that regards quite a bit. That's what we're looking for. Looking forward to the rest of the game.
Thanks, Coach. We're going to take a quick break before we come back for tonight's matchups.
Security State Bank and Trust in Texas service, and then we live in the best part of Texas.
Strong, reliable, local.
We're kind of a keep it simple bank.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adapt is just
Caring.
do the little things, do what's right.
Community. Family.
Care about
Security
your
State
people,
Bank and
care about
Trust,
your customers.
helping build communities
Try to go
we
above
call
and beyond.
home.
And it's not big, grandiose things. It's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Today's matchup is Bandera and your Lady Billies. Bandera has an overall record of 3 wins and 15 losses. Your Lady Billies have an overall record of 7 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. In the division, Bandera has not won any games and has lost 7. Fredericksburg has won 2 games, lost 4, and tied 1 game. Now let's hear another word from our sponsors.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today and let's get started on your build.
Both teams have just entered the field, about to start kickoff. If you're just joining us, tonight's game is Lady Billies and Bandera. Bandera took the kickoff and sent it long. Billies quickly regained possession. Long ball, too long.
Bandera plays the ball out from the back. Billies regain possession. Nice job there by Lily to keep the ball in bounds. Little 1-2 between Lily and Alejandra. Lily's shot goes just outside of the near post. For the first half, Lady Billies are going to be going right to left on your screens, wearing their red home kits, and Bandera in their visiting whites will be going left to right. Bandera gets ready for another goal kick. Billies' Lila Mathis gains possession inside the box. Ball takes a bit of a deflection, but in the end goes off of Lila Mathis, and we'll have another Bandera goal kick. Brinley, what were some of the keys to success for tonight's game?
The team just working together and trying their best and to take shots on their first touch or the second touch without taking 3 or 4 touches.
Not taking too long in the box, just getting those quick shots off. Alejandra Lopez with some high pressure here near midfield as Bandera tried to get the ball across midfield. Billy's regained possession. Natalie Cantu tries to switch play. Bandera intercepts the pass. Maggie Deedle sends the ball long. This could be an opportunity here for Alejandra Lopez. She tries to play the ball through to Lily Alexander, but Bandera is able to gather the ball, keeps the ball in play as they try to come up our left, their right, and the ball goes out for a throw. Alejandra finds Lily, who drops the ball back to Angie. Angie switches play to Lila Mathis, and Bandera center back clears the ball partially. Cantu regains the ball, and the Bandera player tries to clear it out, but plays it directly to Alejandra Lopez, who looked like she got caught a little bit in between deciding whether to shoot or cross that ball. Natalie Cantu takes the punt out of the air. Heavy first touch, but finds its way to Maggie Deedle, who tries to play the ball to Abby Adams, and it's going to go out of play off of a Bandera defender for a Billy's throw. Lila Mathis to Angie Lopez, to Lily Alexander, out to Alejandra Lopez, has some space, turns. Fortunately plays the ball off of Lily Alexander, but regains possession just outside the box, trying to cut it in. Does play the ball across. Bandera tries to clear. Angie Lopez now with some high pressure. Ball goes out of play for a Fredericksburg throw. Alejandra throws the ball to Lily. Lily tries to create some space, but Bandera is there to play the ball back out for another Battling Billies throw. Angie throws it just over the head of Lily Alexander. Bandera tries to clear the ball. Addie Schneider is up trying to apply some pressure, slowing down the attack. She does regain the ball near midfield. Her pass is intercepted. Bandera looks to play the ball quickly up the sideline, but Addie plays it out of bounds. Billy's regained possession through a throw. They found Angie Lopez, but the ball runs past. Little change of possession here near midfield. Bandera's got a 1v1 situation, takes a shot from distance. Avery Kemp comes to claim the ball. Well, 5 minutes in, Brinley, what have we seen so far?
I think the Billies have had a lot of possession, and they've managed to get the ball up the field and have had many shots. Now the Billies have lost a little bit of possession, but hopefully they can regain it.
Yeah, Bandera with the ball further into the Billies' half than they've had it all evening. With a throw in, they're maintaining possession, but the ball is stolen by Abby Adams, who looks to go quickly. Bandera does have numbers back. It's a 3v4 now. Abby burns past one defender, and it's 3v3, and that defender plays the ball out of bounds. We'll have another Battling Billies throw. They tried to find Lila Mathis on the run, and we just couldn't quite make it to the ball. And the ball goes from a throw-in to a goal kick. Billies with a nice through ball to Abby Adams, who tries the early cross. Fortunately goes fairly close to the goalkeeper instead of Lily Alexander, who was there. The goalkeeper claims it and tries to punt it away quickly. Addie Schneider wins the header, and Lily Alexander is challenging for the ball. Her feet got mixed up with Bandera's players, and the defender went down, and so we've got a free kick now for Bandera. Bandera taking their time on this restart. That could be part of their strategy tonight, just take a little extra time on various things. I know the goalkeeper has played the ball out quickly a few times, but I don't know that that's what her coach wants her to do this evening. Angie Lopez drops the ball back to Alejandra Lopez, who sends the ball forward to Lily Alexander, and it's played out for another Battling Billies throw. Lily decides to play the ball back, finds Maggie Deedle, who tries to find Lila Mathis. Bandera now with their another attack. The ball does roll into the box. And they had an opportunity there with one forward pressing high, but Avery Kemp was there to claim the ball. Lila Mathis challenges now for the ball at midfield. Angie Lopez comes away with it, plays it towards Alejandra, and it's headed out of bounds for a Battling Billies throw. They look to go quick. They have found Lily Alexander, but Bandera plays the ball out again for another throw. Addie Schneider with a shot from distance. A lot of power on that, just not quite the accuracy.
There was a third shot to take. She just couldn't get it accurate enough to be any of a threat to the goalkeeper.
Intercepted there by Kylie as she looks to switch play, finds Abby Adams. Abby plays the ball back to Kylie, who then switches play again. Heavy touch there by Lily Alexander, but regained possession near midfield by the Billies. Natalie Cantu says, let's have a reset. Passes the ball back. Avery Kemp now has it. Bandera pushes forward, creates some space for the Billies. Natalie decides to play it in the middle. Lily Alexander then says, let's reset one more time. Maggie Deedle has the ball, looks to find Abby Adams. Kaylee grabs the ball instead, now passes the ball through, has Abby Adams full speed. Abby tries the first time strike, just like you mentioned earlier, Brindley, not taking a lot of touches there in the box. And it goes just over the crossbar.
That was a wonderful through ball that was passed before her shot. Very unlucky that that didn't end up in a goal.
And the goal kick goes out of bounds for a Billies throw. Maggie Deedle looking for a ball. Maggie looks to switch play, finds Natalie Cantu, the connecting piece there in the middle. Natalie pivots the ball around to Addison Schneider, who dribbles forward. Unfortunately, got double teamed there and lost the ball. Bandera looks to counter quickly, plays the ball up top. Cindy Kemp is there to put pressure on the ball. Bandera plays the ball forward again, looking for someone to run onto it, and no one's there. Goes out of play for a Battling Billies goal kick. And Billies have a lot of space, but it looks like they're still going to opt to send this ball long. They send it to the middle of the field where Bandera has an extra player. Bandera comes away with the ball. A little heavy pass. Maggie Dietl makes the first interception. Bandera does get the final touch on the ball that's going to run out for another goal kick. Just over 25 minutes to play in the half. So far, we've got a scoreless draw, 0-0. Avery Kemp deciding to switch things up, moves the ball from the middle, goes over to our right-hand side. Still opts to play the ball long, but we do have numbers now over on the right side. Billies win the ball. Quick pass over the top by Lily Alexander.
Awesome through ball.
Abby Adams with the opportunity.
Goal!
Goal! Lady Billies take the lead 1-0, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Security State Bank.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Ream water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
And we're back. Bandera looked to play the kickoff quickly, dropped the ball back, tried to send it forward, and the ball went out of play for a Billies throw. Tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, a proud sponsor of Billies Athletics and Billies.Live. There's some nice one-touch passing there by the Billies. Unfortunately, Bandera attacker slipped into the passing lane without Maggie noticing, intercepted the ball. Billies do get numbers back. Bandera doesn't commit a lot in the attack. Very physical play there by Kylie. She wins the ball, finds Lily Alexander, who now finds some space. Looking to play the ball back to Abby Adams, seeing if we can go back to that well another time. Maggie Dietl with a long throw. Billies regain possession, find Lila Mathis in the box. Lila drops it back to Kaylee, who tries to chip it over the top. Alejandra Lopez gave maximum effort there, but just couldn't quite keep the ball in play. Ball goes out for another Bandera goal kick. Bandera will make the first substitution of the night. Looking to make a change over on their left side. Trying to figure out if they've got somebody that can help out with Abby Adams over there, the goal scorer for tonight. Lily Alexander with a nice turn. Still has two defenders to beat. Finds Angie Lopez, who tries to play the ball back to her. Ball then falls to Alejandra Lopez, who switches play. Another first-time shot by Abby Adams. That ball goes off the field goal post, and that's out of play. We'll have another Bandera goal kick. seems like they're doing exactly what you said. When the ball's in the box, first or second touch, we're looking to have a hit.
Yep, I got it from Coach Mathis, and they're trying their hardest to make sure that they can succeed and get a shot off fast.
Lots of options right there for Kaylee. She does find Lily Alexander. Lily tries with her left foot, just can't get enough on it. Man, she had two options right there, Brinley. Again, she could have gone Lila on the right, Lily on the left.
That was a wonderful through ball. Just wasn't executed as well as we would have liked.
You know, a lot of the teams the Billies play end up with, we might have another opportunity here for Lily to make up for that one. Now she's got it on her right foot.
Oh, amazing shot.
Another wonderful shot and just great teamwork there by the Billies. I don't think she took but two touches there. Got it on her right foot and just found the back of the net. Billies take the lead 2-0 here at home. Just over 20 minutes left to play in the first half. Again, tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. Bandera takes the ball, looks to press quickly, plays the ball up our left-hand side. That's intercepted by Alejandra Lopez, who tries to find Angie Lopez on a forward run. But Bandera regains possession temporarily. Billies now have the ball at the back. Maggie Deedle looks to play the ball to Natalie Cantu. And we'll go back to Maggie, who then looks for Abby Adams outside. But unfortunately, with all that speed, Abby still couldn't run that ball down. And it goes out of play for a Bandera throw. Long throw there by Bandera, bounces over the Billies defender. Natalie Cantu dropped back from her defensive mid position to cover. Bandera might have an opportunity here. They've got a few numbers up, but the Billies have numbers back as well. Look to be offsides there. The ref lets play continue. A lot of kickball just happening, but Sydney Kemp plays the ball up to Lila Mathis, who finds Lily Alexander running full speed, who's going to beat this defender. Another opportunity for another finish on her right foot.
Goal! That's the second for Lily Alexander.
Lily's able to beat her defender and put a goal in near post. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back.
In the Texas Hill Country, no two properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg. Local experts.
Trusted results.
And we're back. Again, Bandera takes a fairly quick kickoff, tries to play the ball up quickly, but takes the ball out of play for a Battling Billies throw. Those of you that are just joining us, we've had a little bit of deja vu as it took the Billies a while to score the first goal. Abby Adams found the back of the net. Lily Alexander tried one with her left, couldn't get enough on it, and since then she's had two opportunities with her right foot and has found the back of the net each time. Again, 3-0 Lady Billies over the Lady Bulldogs. Bandera plays the ball out for another Billies throw-in. One thing I was saying earlier, Brinley, is that a majority of the teams that the Lady Billies play operate with a three midfield system. And, you know, that puts Natalie and Kaylee Salinas and Angie Lopez kind of under constant pressure. They've got to make sure they're marking. They've got to make sure that they try and beat someone on the attack. But when we lose possession, they've got to get back quickly. Tonight, Bandera has opted for just 2 center midfielders, and so the Billies have a player advantage in there. And I think Kaylee Salinas has really caught on to that in the last few minutes, because she's been able to be a little more aggressive with her forward runs, and that energy has led to a couple of Billy goals.
Taylor has been really good about finding the ball and then getting it up the field to create an assist on a couple of our goals that we have scored.
Bandera with an opportunity from a free kick 40 yards out. Avery Kemp made the decision to come and claim the ball. The ball hung up a little bit because of the wind tonight. Nearly bounced over her head. She got it with her fingertips and got it on her second bounce before any real danger occurred. Bandera has a throw in near midfield. Again, anytime Bandera has the ball, there's about 6 red jerseys in between 4 Bandera attackers in our goal. I can understand Bandera wants to keep numbers back because you've got some speed right here, potentially on the counter, but they do win the ball back. Now Addie Schneider looks to find Lila Mathis. Lila has to take the ball all the way back to Maggie Deedle. Natalie Cantu looks to play the ball to Abby Adams. Really kind of almost using Maggie Deedle as another pivot point tonight to try to switch play at various times. Again, Kaylee with that aggressive play, great win, finds Lily Alexander, who's looking for her hat trick in the first half, uses her left foot again, and it goes just wide.
I think she's done did a hat trick at some point in this game. She's had amazing shot opportunities, using her speed to get past their line of defense, and she's just there every time.
Yeah, she's putting herself in great positions for great runs. Kaylee, great vision. Again, just won that ball near midfield. Didn't dribble too long. As soon as that space opened up, played the ball into the space. Billy's unlucky to not come away with their 4th goal. Referee checks the ball. A little complaint of not enough air in it. The Billies take the opportunity for a substitution as Nora Gonzalez replaces Abby Adams on the right, and Addie McPhail replaces Angie Lopez, but Alejandra Lopez will now slide into a center mid position as opposed to the outside mid here on the left. I apologize. Nora actually came on for Lila Matha. Nope, came on for, oh my gosh, a goal. Who scored that goal?
I don't know. I couldn't see it.
That goal was scored by Abby Adams, who did stay on the field, and we're going to take a break.
In the Texas Hill Country, no 2 properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg. Local experts.
Trusted results.
All right, we're back, folks. Kaylee Salinas, again, takes the ball through the defense, has a shot on her own this time. She's already got a couple of assists on the evening, looking to add to her tally with a goal. Apologize for the confusion. The Billies had a substitution where Nora Gonzalez came on and is now playing the right mid, and that shifted Abby Adams up to one of the forward positions, and Lily Alexander, who has 2 goals on the evening, is getting a rest here in the first half. Bandera again finds the ball in the Billies half. Billies have 4 defenders back. and there's only one Bandera forward up there. Avery came out of her box there thinking she could potentially pick the ball up. It never came into the box, and so she plays it out safely for a Bandera throw. Just over 15 minutes left in the half. Billies are leading 4-0. Bandera has an opportunity here, looks to play the ball in to the middle from that throw, and the ball goes out of play for another Bandera throw. Sydney Kemp was there to keep that one from being a true danger. Another opportunity. Ball did not take a deflection, though, and it's gone out for another goal kick. And the Billies are going to take this opportunity for a few more subs to come on. We've got Maggie Deedle headed to the sideline, Lila Mathis headed to the sideline, and Addie Schneider. And so we've got Catherine coming on as the left back. We've got Audrina going in as the right back. And they found Abby Adams here, who plays the ball away from the Bandera defender. You're going to have to really run to chase that one down. She is able to keep it in play, has it out at the corner flag, plays the ball back in, tried the first time shot, kind of missed it. Bandera's getting a little more physical. Another opportunity there. Alejandra Lopez tries with her left, blocked by Bandera. She drops it back. Catherine has the ball now. Plays the ball out to McPhail in space, who tries to find Cantu in the middle. Cantu under pressure, can't really switch it. Tries to play it down the line, intercepted by Bandera, but Catherine is there.
Ball sent out to the right. Taylor Salinas has the ball again. They drop it, Billies drop it all the way back. And out for a Billy throw-in.
Kaylee a little too direct there. And a heavy touch falls to Bandera, but Catherine was there to initially win the ball. Now Bandera finds a lot of space. Avery Kemp way out of her box. Audrina with the safe play, plays the ball out of bounds. Bandera with the long throw into the box, and Alejandra Lopez opts for the safest play, just kicks the ball out of play for another Bandera throw. They try to go long again, just over the head of Alejandra Lopez. Falls to Addie McPhail, who then plays the ball out for yet another Bandera throw. Again, I would think that Bandera is going to have to commit more numbers forward. The Billies still outnumber them in this situation. That ball does find its way through, but Sydney Kemp was there to clear it out. Bandera took a shot from distance, and Avery Kemp is able to make the save. Natalie Cantu a little slow to get up on that play. seems to be okay. She's catching her breath. You know, I think that is a little bit of a challenge there, Brindley, as, you know, this district is so tough. Coach Mathis doesn't have a lot of opportunities for players to get on and play together. And so you've got Sydney Kemp in there trying to provide instructions to Catherine Aguilar and Audrina Rosales, who both great defenders, great players, just haven't had as many minutes with Sydney. And so, you know, it's about establishing that partnership to understand when someone's going to apply pressure and how you can cover for them.
Definitely. When you don't play with someone for a while, it's always hard to warm up to them and understand what they like to do versus how you just play when you play with another team.
Yeah, everyone has a unique approach to the game and different skill sets that they bring. Bandera's got some speed here. Sydney Kemp just stalling and delaying, and then wins the ball at the opportune moment, keeps it in play. Finds Alejandra Lopez, who looks to find Addison McPhail coming up the line here. Led her just a little bit too far. Good play there by Audrina Rosales, who finds I believe it's Sobaidi Rodriguez. Ball goes out of play for a Billy's throw. Natalie Cantu looks to play the ball up the field. Finds Kaylee Salinas for a moment. Heavy touch there, led to a Bandera clearance. Now Sydney Kemp with the ball. 3 Bandera attackers around her, but she finds Alejandra Lopez, who looks to play the ball through. Intercepted temporarily. Catherine Aguilar finds the ball. Alejandra looked again for another 1-2 with Addison McPhail, and their timing's just off, just a little bit. You don't want to see any frustration there by the Billies. Just keep playing, and it'll get there. This time, Alejandra looks to send the ball over the top of the Bandera back line. Abby Adams puts the center back under tremendous pressure, and she just has to play the ball out for a Battling Billies throw. McPhail opts to throw the ball to Alejandra Lopez, who looks to play the ball first time over the top. Abby Adams with the ball in the box. Looked to be a lot of contact there. You know, I think if this was a 0-0 game, that's a penalty. I think
100%. The person didn't hit any ball until she had already tripped Abby. And if this thing was even close, that was going to be a penalty.
Can definitely understand, you know, what the ref's thinking, but still, in a situation like that, a foul's a foul, and you don't want this game to get too physical and people get hurt. Bandera with a few substitutions. They look to move their speedster, who's played pretty central for most of the game, out to our right-hand side, their left-hand side. Nora Gonzalez there fighting off 2 Bandera defenders. Finds Kaylee Salinas, who drops the ball back to Audrina Rosales, who wants to switch play, and finds Catherine Aguilar. Can Catherine gain control of the ball? She does, and then takes a heavy touch out of bounds. You know, that was a difficult ball for Catherine to gain control of. She was able to, but then a heavy touch when she looked to restart play. Bandera with another long throw, and this ball goes out of play. You know, they've had 4 or 5 attacks down here that you would think they would use it as an opportunity to commit numbers forward, but they still only have 5 in the attack. 1 throwing the ball in and 4 way back at midfield. Even when the threat, Abby Adams, was way back in the box to defend. Again, the Billies are used to team defending, and they're showing that tonight by getting numbers behind the ball.
When I looked at the stats, the last time we played Bandera, we had beat them 6-1. I'm wondering if they didn't want to get beat too badly, and so they're just trying to prevent goals from being scored and aren't trying to attack as much.
Again, try to split the defense there. Heavy pass easily claimed by Avery, who looks to punt the ball out. Ball drifts slightly over to our right-hand side, Bandera's left-hand side. Kaylee Salinas finds Abby Adams, but Abby couldn't find the ball, and Bandera clears it away. And we've got quite a few substitutions happening by the Billies again. Maggie Deedle comes back onto the field. And Addie Schneider has made her way into the defensive mid role. Immediately wins the ball, plays the ball up the side to Addie McPhail. It goes out of play for a Battling Billies throw. They throw it to Addie Schneider, who finds Angie Lopez. Nice move there. Tries to find Nora Gonzalez in the middle, but Bandera is there. Bandera now looking to counter. Lila Mathis is also in a center mid position, is then fouled by Bandera. And the Billies will have a free kick here, 40 yards from goal. Addie Schneider says this is what she dreams of. Is she going to ask for her 10 yards or just smash it? Bandera is only 5 yards from the ball.
Looks like she's just going to hit it. Oh, nope. She opted for the 10.
All right, so Bandera is now giving the 10. Addie's still taking her time. And the refs signal restart. Addie will opts to chip it and almost chips it over the goalkeeper. She tricked us. Addie loves to have a hit from that distance, but wanted to opt for the selfless play and chip it over to an on-running teammate. Unfortunately, it got too close to the Bandera goalkeeper and not quite enough on it to hop over the goalkeeper's head. Billy's almost in trouble here. There's a lot of space happening for Bandera, who gets the ball in the box. Maggie Deedle comes over late to knock that ball out. You know, Maggie is now playing that center back position, and we talked about how Sydney hasn't had an opportunity to really build the relationship with the 2 new outside backs, and definitely some miscommunication there by the Billies, but no harm, no foul. Goal kick from Avery finds Lila Mathis. Lila decides to drop the ball back to Maggie Deedle, creates some space there in the midfield. Catherine tries to find Addie McPhail out here. The ball's intercepted. Bandera has an opportunity, but again, the Billies double back, and Addie McPhail opts to play the ball out for a Bandera throw. Just under 2 minutes to play in the half. Billies lead 4-0. Long throw by Bandera, finds its way into the box, partially cleared by Catherine Aguilar, and then cleared all the way by Addie McPhail. Bandera sets up for their long throw. 4 players in the box, 1 just outside the box, opt to play it short, A lot of pressure there by the Billies. Great win there from Angie Lopez, who goes ahead and plays the ball on to Nora Gonzalez. Nora able to beat one defender. She's got another to beat. She slows the attack down, plays it back out wide, and Bandera plays it off of the Billies attacking player for a throw. Some physical play there by Bandera. She does come up limping just a bit. Their captain now opts to throw the ball long, throws it over the Billies defender. Catherine's lucky to get a foot on that and plays it out for a throw. "20 seconds to go. Bandera's captain is obviously in some pain here. Will she be able to get this ball in the box? She's been able to have a long throw all night. 10 seconds. Ball's into the box. Falls to a Bandera player who takes a shot. Cleared out. And that'll do it for the first half. The Lady Billies lead 4-0 against Bandera. And we'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
If your project is a new barn dominion or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, panside work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bell and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bell and Billies. Go Goats!
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
When joint pain or injury threatens to slow you down, you deserve care that moves with you. At Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, we care for active families, student athletes, and weekend warriors with fellowship-trained expertise. From regenerative stem cell therapy to total joint replacement, we're here to help get you back to what matters. Now offering advanced surgical care at Legion Hill Country Surgery Center right here in Fredericksburg. World-class care right here at home.
Hill Country Spirit, timeless elegance, jewelry that feels as classic as the land we love. Segner's Jewelers, where Hill Country heritage meets timeless beauty.
When joint pain or injury threatens to slow you down, you deserve care that moves with you. At Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, we care for active families, student athletes, and weekend warriors with fellowship-trained expertise. From regenerative stem cell therapy to total joint replacement, we're here to help get you back to what matters. Now offering advanced surgical care at Legion Hill Country Surgery Center right here in Fredericksburg. World-class care right here at home.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
Quality dental care starts here at Creek Street Dental. Our services include wisdom tooth extractions, sedation dentistry, and dental implants delivered with the latest technology and a focus on patient comfort. Dr. McBride, Dr. Montgomery, and our team are committed to building lasting relationships and maintaining your family's best dental health. Visit us at the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, B.F. Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Well, just before the game, we were able to talk a little bit to Coach Mathis, and so we're going to hear again from Coach. Coach, what was it like playing in a district with so many teams at the top of the game in the state?
Playing in a district with yearly state competitors is definitely a challenge, but I would rather play teams at the top of our game. top of their game, and because it elevates us to higher standards, and we ended up playing better. One of the things as a coach that I always focus on is like, are we developing? Are we growing? Are we getting better? And I think the girls visibly see that as we progress through the season, that they do grow and develop. You know, after every game, whether it's a win or a loss, there's something we take from that game.
Awesome, Coach. Well, you know, and speaking of that, you know, they've had some tough losses here, and but last Friday night, going to Davenport, how huge was that win?
The win at Davenport was really huge for the girls. That was our first win against Davenport in 4 years. Actually, our last win came when you were coaching your last year here at Fredericksburg. I think you guys beat them 3-2. So no, that was really exciting and a really good momentum shift for the girls in terms of keeping their heads up, moving forward.
All right, thank you, Coach. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just over a minute for the second half here from Billies Stadium.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat. It's Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers: to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go.
And we're back for the second half kickoff here from Billies Stadium. Your Lady Billies with a 4-0 lead over the Bandera Bulldogs. Billies take the opening kickoff, drop the ball back to Maggie Deedle, who finds Kaylee Salinas. But Bandera is putting quite a bit of high pressure on the Billies, more than we saw in the first half. Ball goes out of play for a Billies throw. Maggie Deedle takes it quickly. Lily Alexander drops the ball for Abby Adams. Kaylee Salinas looks to switch play, doesn't see that Natalie Cantu had already come forward a bit. Bandera's pass too heavy and goes out of play for a Battling Billies throw. Maggie Deedle looking for some options. Kaylee Salinas with a little bit of movement. Abby Adams in some tight space there, plays. Not sure I saw the same thing that they saw. Looked like she kept that ball in play. In soccer, different than any other sport that we're used to playing, the ball has to go completely over the line. It's not about where your body is. It's not just about breaking the plane. It's about the entire ball crossing the entire line, whether that's the goal line for a goal or the sideline or touch line for the ball to go out of play. That ball did go all the way out of play. Maggie Deedle looks to throw the ball in, finds Lily Alexander, who checked back and dropped the ball back. Again, looking to play Abby Adams, who plays it off of the tight marking Bandera defender. She disagreed with that call. little confusion there. Corrected by the official, and Maggie Deedle with a throw. Now Bandera has the ball. And they've played the ball back. Sydney Kemp with a nice interception there, finds Abby Adams, tries to support her in the attack. Abby turns instead and finds Natalie Cantu. Natalie has to, well, no space there. Natalie plays the ball over the top. Bandera doesn't want Lily Alexander to get that ball on her right foot like she did twice in the first half. She's looking for her hat trick, wants that third, but Bandera played the ball out for another Batlin Billy throw. Oh, Maggie Deedle, unfortunately there, poor first touch. Ball goes out of play for a Bandera throw in. They take it quickly. They've got a forward here with some pace on the sideline. Sydney Kemp looking to just keep her on the outside. She is able to play the ball into the middle, but then Sydney's able to intercept it. Looks to find Natalie Cantu. Unfortunately, overhits the pass. Now Bandera found some space in behind. I don't think Addie Schneider knew that Bandera had an attacking player back there. And Bandera has been a little more aggressive this half, just like you mentioned, that maybe they played more defensive in the first half to try and prevent some goals, but trailing 4-0, they've said, hey, we're going to have to do something a little different. Bandera connects a couple of passes before turning it over to the Billies. The Billies find Abby Adams here with some space. She beats one defender. A second defender finds Kaylee Salinas, who plays the ball to Lila Mathis right in the middle of the pitch. Big 1v1 battle, very physical. Bandera did come away with the win, but the Billies regain possession near midfield. Now they find Abby with some space. She cuts inside, plays it to Lily, who unintentionally plays it back to Abby. Abby finds Lila Mathis, who's looking to have a hit. Can she get some space? Bandera cuts her off, but she does have some space. Has a hit, but goes well wide of the near post. Looks like Lila might have been stepped on there. She's slow to get up. She's just fixing her shoelaces. Ball goes out of play for a Batlin Billies throw. Maggie Deedle takes the ball, throws it over the defense of Bandera. Abby Adams with a wonderful cross. Ball falls to, I believe, Angie Lopez, who had to use her hand to get a little bit of control of it, and so Bandera will have a free kick. Bandera takes the free kick. It's intercepted by Abby Adams, who dribbles forward, but right into the Bandera defense. Bandera now has an opportunity briefly for a numbers up counterattack, but the Billies get players back and regain possession near midfield. Lila Adams has dropped back from her forward position, finds Lily Alexander. And unfortunately, Billy's unable to possess. Again, the second half is pretty physical. Lila Mathis doesn't give up. Shows a lot of resolve there to fight for that ball. Unfortunately, in the end, goes out of play for a Bandera throw. Abby Adams intercepts the ball, looks to find Lily Alexander, who's going to run onto this ball if she can beat the Bandera defender. Bandera defender's first there to it. Partial clearance, shot from distance. Natalie Cantu tried to test the keeper from distance. Keeper was able to gather that ball. Didn't catch it cleanly, but No Billies were able to follow up on it. Now Bandera has an opportunity. They've found some space here on the Billies' right side, their left. This second half, Bandera is, again, in their visiting white uniforms, and they're going right to left on your screens. The Billies are headed left to right on your screens, wearing their home red kits. Bandera, again, connects a couple of passes. Abby Adams puts some high pressure on her opponent, and the ball goes out of play for a Battling Billy throw. Maggie Deedle tries to throw the ball over the defensive line of Bandera. Doesn't quite have enough on it. Billies have connected a couple of passes, looking to connect a few more. Lila Mathis decides to send it deep. Billies do have an opportunity to press here. Good job there by Addie McPhail to keep the ball in play, but Bandera has regained possession. Now they've got an opportunity for a 3v2 situation. Billy's working hard to keep them under pressure. They opt to play the ball long. She's got some speed, but the ball fouls to Adrina Avila Reyes, who's come in to play goalkeeper the second half for the Billies. Maggie Deedle dribbles past one defender, tries to find Abby Adams, but finds a Bandera defender instead. Abby puts a lot of pressure on the defender to win the ball back. Maggie gets a second chance. Unfortunately, the ball doesn't quite make it to her intended target, and Bandera has another opportunity. Sydney Kemp looks to delay the attack, forces them to play backwards. Abby Adams comes back and picks the pocket of Bandera. Billies could have an opportunity if they could switch play. Bandera's not allowing that opportunity to happen, though. Billies are going to have to come up this line. Billies throw the ball into Lila Mathis, who heads it back to Natalie Cantu. Natalie tries to play the ball over the top of the Bandera defense. Does go over the first defender. Abby Adams finds Lila Mathis, who turns to center the ball. She's got a lot of space. She decides to switch play instead. Finds Addie McPhail. Addie connects with Angie Lopez, who tries to have a shot from distance. That's blocked. The follow-up by Natalie Cantu is blocked. Kaylee Salinas now returns the ball to Angie Lopez, who has a shot from 25 yards out, and it's easily collected by the Bandera goalkeeper. Kaylee Salinas tries to win the ball in midfield. The Billies have been pretty good on the first ball all season long. It's that second ball. Bandera now has an opportunity, 2v1, take a shot from distance, and again, gathered by Adrina Avila Reyes, who looks to punt the ball quickly back out. You know, I think Coach Mathis would like for her to just take a little bit of time there. The Billies have a 4-0 lead. And let your teammates get out of the box before you send it forward where you're slightly outnumbered. Well, Brindley, what do you think so far, 10 minutes into the second half?
I think the Billies are doing amazing at holding Bandera, not letting them get many shots, even though they have had various counterattacks this half. The Billies still looking for a fifth, but also just trying to slow the game down.
What a ball there by Angie Lopez, but what a lot of speed there by that Bandera center back. Lila Mathis takes the throw, finds Abby Adams. All the girls are struggling to find the ball. Two Bandera players are there, and they do partially clear the ball. Natalie Cantu doesn't let it go too far. She's going to hit it with her left from distance and misses the frame of the goal. I have another punt here by the Bandera goalkeeper. You know, you mentioned in the first half how Coach Mathis had talked about 1 to 2 touch finishes in the box. You know, I would think at halftime they might have had a conversation about wanting to make sure that they connected, 5 or more passes potentially before having a shot to create a better scoring opportunity.
That's typically what a lot of coaches will do with this much of a lead, because when you have a lead like this, you just want to get some practice in and just work on things that maybe you need work on from other places in the game besides winning.
Addie Schneider curved that corner kick. The Bandera goalkeeper went up to claim it with her hands, couldn't quite get there, slaps the ball, and just disrupts the timing of the on-running Billies attacker. And we were in the back of the net and the ball wasn't. But the Billies do have a throw. Lila Mathis looks to play the ball across the face of goal, and it's cleared out, though, for another Billies corner. This time, instead of Addie Schneider going forward to try and curl that ball in, Avery Kemp is going to have a hit. Sorry, Sydney Kemp is going to be the one that takes this. Sydney plays it near post. It falls right in the middle to Angie Lopez. The ball was bouncing. We couldn't quite gain possession. Lila Mathis recycles it to Sydney. Sydney plays the ball to the back post. Oh, and that header is just over the crossbar. Natalie Cantu frustrated. She's had 2 wonderful opportunities this half, one from distance, one from point blank range, and unfortunately can't find the back of the net. Bandera takes the goal kick. It's gathered by Angie Lopez, tries to cut back, but the Bandera defender worked hard. That midfielder now has the ball. We're not going to be able to catch her. She's going to look to play the ball up to a couple of Bandera forwards. Billies do force them to play backwards temporarily, but this ball has fallen into the box to, what a save there by Audrina Avila Reyes. She claimed the ball just before the Bandera player was able to have a finish on target. Team struggling to see who's going to gain possession there at midfield. The Billies win possession, drop the ball back. Addie Schneider now with the ball outside on the left. Looks to find Addie McPhail, but the ball does go out of play for a Bandera throw. Bandera opting to make their substitution here with 25 minutes to go in this half. A few instructions coming as some of the players that stayed on are going to have to play in a different role for Bandera. Ball goes out of play on the far side for a Battling Billies throw-in. Correction, it's going to be a Battling Billies free kick. Bandera was judged to either fouled or used their hand to control the ball. Addie Schneider sends the ball forward, finds Lily Alexander, who can't find a teammate, and the ball is just kind of getting hit around back and forth. Lila Mathis regains control, finds Maggie Deedle, who has an opportunity to send it back forward. Abby Adams, great read on that ball. Abby's past 2 defenders, finds Lila Mathis, who cuts the ball inside. Is fighting for regain control. She does. She now returns the ball to Abby Adams, who has some space. Abby looks to put the ball over the goalkeeper. What a shot by Abby Adams, and what a save by the Bandera goalkeeper there.
That was an amazing attempt. She almost had it. The goalkeeper was just able to get high enough to punch that ball over the net. And now we have Battling Billy corner.
Billies opt to make a substitution before they take this corner. Alejandra Lopez comes on and replaces Angie Lopez. Sydney Kemp now with the corner. Plays the ball to the far post this time and finds finds a wide open Batlin Billy who heads the ball, initially saved by the keeper, and then another goal, goal number 5, scored by your Batlin Billies. We'll be right back. And we're back. Bandera tries to play the ball up quick. Maggie Deedle says, not on my side, and takes the ball up the field, finds Kaylee Salinas, tries to play the ball to Lily Alexander, who's still looking for her 3rd goal. Abby Adams now has the ball. This is what created an opportunity last time for the Billies. This time Abby's not quite able to drive it in front of the face of the goal. Bandera blocks it. It's out for a Billies throw-in. A little bit of a shove there by Bandera. And Abby's pass goes just over the line. Lila's not able to keep it in. Bandera temporarily gains possession. Kaylee Salinas thinks about having a hit, tries to pass to Lila Mathis instead. And Bandera has to play this ball out for another Batlin Billy throw-in. Lila opts to keep it close, plays it to Abby Adams, who returns it to Lila, who then tries to play it across the face of the goal and mishits it where it goes out behind for a goal kick. You know, Billy's had a lot of bodies around that ball. We're still not sure who to give credit to that 5th goal to. We'll have to get back to you on that one. We know that it could have been Alejandra Lopez, who had just come on the field for that corner kick. Also saw another Billy's player get an initial head on that ball, again, that was saved by the goalkeeper. It's just good to have a lot of players in the box being aggressive and attacking the ball. Addie Schneider now plays the ball out to our left, where we're looking for some space in behind the Bandera defense. We can't find it yet. Now we're able to, and they have to play the ball out for another Billy throw-in. We've got 20 minutes left to play here. Batlin Billies lead 5-0 over Bandera. Alejandra Lopez recycles the ball back to Addie Schneider, who finds Natalie Cantu in the midfield. She's now going to recycle it back to Maggie Deedle, who's looking to press forward. Finds Kaylee Salinas, who looks to first time it through to Abby Adams. Miscommunication there between Abby and Lila. But they win a Batlin Billies throw-in. Lila looks to get some space there. And the ball goes out of play. Looked to me like it was going to be a corner. The official has signaled for a corner kick. So Sydney's put one on the front post and one on the back post. The back post corner led to a goal. I think we're going to try to go to the back post again. Nope, she opts for the near post run. Lila Mathis tries to put that into the back of the net, but it goes well wide and out for a Bandera goal kick. Bandera opts to make a few substitutions and changes here. You know, you wonder, Coach Mathis gave some players some minutes there in the first half. Players that have seen quite a few minutes this season started the second half and remain in the game. You wonder how much longer they'll stay in. Kaylee Salinas says she wants to stay in the whole half as she runs back and fights for that ball, wins it, plays the ball to Lila Mathis, who then plays the ball to Abby Adams. Abby's got a lot of space. Lily Alexander's got one-on-one in the middle. Can they find her? No, the goalkeeper comes out. Can't claim the ball, though, and so we're going to have another Batlin Billies corner kick. You know, you'd like to see Sydney go to the far post on this one, I think, Brindley.
Definitely. I think she needs to go to the far post, and I bet we'll probably have some runner there.
Opt for near post again. Bandera is there, and the ball goes out of play for another corner. Again, near post. This time it falls to Alejandro Lopez, who has a shot and just can't quite get enough on it. Goes just wide. Billies have another player slow to get up. That's Addie McPhail is going to need a substitution here. And we're going to take a break, hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal. Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring. Welcoming. Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
And we're back. Play's going to restart here after a couple of injuries were looked at. Bandera with the goal kick, and they do temporarily keep possession. Maggie Deedle there to regain it for the Billies, finds Abby Adams, who nice 1-2 to Kaylee Salinas. Now Abby has quite a bit of space. Lila Mathis also with some space, has an opportunity here. Takes a shot, goes to the far post. It is initially saved by Bandera's goalkeeper. They do get clearance. They're looking to counter quickly, sending numbers forward, something they didn't do in the first half. Billies are able to slow the play down, force them to go backwards, and now Billies have plenty behind the ball. Kaylee Salinas finds Natalie Cantu in space. Natalie looks for Lily Alexander, leads her just a bit. Can she get it up? She got it on her left foot. Oh! Lily Alexander just can't quite find that third for her hat trick. I think if I was in that situation, Brilliant, I'm going to tell Coach Mathis I'm taking an extra touch to put it on my right foot because I've missed 3 with my left and hit 2 with my right.
100%. I think she could have taken an extra touch, got it on her right, because the goalkeeper was coming out fast. She could have got past the goalkeeper and then had a wide open net.
Yeah, everything happened so quickly there. Again, don't falter for trying to have a hit with her left. It just hasn't been there tonight for her. Ball's bouncing around. She tries to challenge for it. Bandera opts to just clear it out of the box. Natalie Cantu tries to gather the play, or gather the ball. Kaylee Salinas does. Then Natalie tries to find Abby Adams in space. Bandera intercepts it. Bandera now with a 3v3 situation. Tries to play the ball right up the middle. Addie Schneider comes back to make sure that Audrina Avila Reyes is able to come out and safely claim the ball. Tries to punt it to midfield. It's possessions gained by Bandera. They connect one pass, and then the Billies gain possession. Alejandra Lopez plays the ball over the top. She sees a lot of space for Lily Alexander. Lily's not going to get there, but they will win another throw-in. Alejandra Lopez throws the ball over the defense. Lily Alexander tries to gain possession, and they have to play it out for another throw-in. Allie opts to play the ball to her sister, who drops it back. Ball's bouncing around and goes back into the net for another Battling Billy goal. And we'll be back.
If your project is a new barn dominion or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, panside work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Bandera opted to take the opening kickoff a little differently than they have so far this evening. They dropped the ball all the way back to their outside back. Billies were able to put them under pressure and gained a throw-in. And you saw the results there of that throw-in where Abby Adams had an opportunity to get another goal. She is the one that put the 6th goal in for the Billies tonight as they enjoy a 6-0 lead over the Lady Bulldogs. Kaylee Salinas tries to regain possession for the Billies and is unable to. Bandera sends the ball forward. And Maggie Deedle tries to find Abby Adams. She does. Abby then finds Kaylee Salinas. Kaylee plays the ball to Lily Alexander, who's looking for some space over here on our right side. And we apologize, folks. We can't quite tell if Abby Adams is sitting on 2 goals or has scored her hat trick for the night. We'll have to get back to you on if Lily Alexander had the head start, Abby had the first goal of the evening, and then does have 2 this half, and so she is going to leave the field with 3 goals this evening. And Nora Gonzalez is going to finish out play here for the Billies in the right mid position. Ball falls. Lily Alexander. Oh, my goodness gracious. Glad everybody got up from that play. Goalkeeper came out, misjudged the ball, and just went feet first into Lily Alexander. Lily put some pressure under the Bandera defense. Alejandra Lopez wants to get her name on that scoring sheet. We think she might have on the corner, quite possibly. Again, not sure who got that one for the Billies, but tries to have a shot on her weaker foot from just outside the box and just mishit it. It goes out for another Bandera goal kick. Again, tonight's game is brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust, a proud partner of Battling Billy Athletics and Battling Billies.Live. Bandera's goal kick goes straight out of play for a Billies throw-in. The ball falls to Lily Alexander in the box, has a shot. No deflection there, but just misses the frame of the goal. Just missing another opportunity to complete her hat trick on the night. Bandera taking their time on this goal kick. Ball's won by Natalie Cantu initially, but falls to Bandera on the second ball. Bandera tries to find space in the middle. Addie Schneider came over from her left back position, regained possession for the Billies. Billies have now found Alejandra Lopez, who plays the ball into the middle, and it falls to the goalkeeper, Lila Mathis, just a step away from another wonderful opportunity for the Billies. Bandera opts for the quick restart with her punt. Gets the ball out near midfield where it's bouncing around, waiting on a team to claim it. Looks like Bandera is going to come away with it. And they can't quite find that second pass. Billies take the throw in. Bandera plays the ball over the top, bouncing for an opportunity. They do take the shot, but Adrina Avala Reyes is there for the Billies. Her punt doesn't quite get the distance that she had hoped for. Bandera is coming back into the Battling Billies box. Ball goes out of play for a Bandera throw-in. Billies get numbers back. Bandera tries to connect a couple of passes down in our corner, but it goes out of play for a Battling Billies goal kick. Sydney Kemp gets ready to take this goal kick. Looks like the Billies have put Catherine Aguilar in one of the center mid positions. She got some minutes in the first half as a defender. Ball falls to Sobaidi, who's also come onto the pitch. She finds Lila Mathis. Lila's dribbling, has 3 defenders to beat. She beats one, but loses the ball on that attempt. Alejandra Lopez with a shot from distance. Bandera goalkeeper tries to claim the ball, goes off of her feet. Lila Mathis nearly with an opportunity for an open net goal. Bandera has a player down. And she's up, but the restart from the throw-in was just a little too soon. And so Bandera does make a substitution here with just over 7 minutes to play in the game. Alejandra Lopez with the throw, tries to find Catherine Aguilar. And Natalie Cantu wins possession initially for the Billies, but then her pass finds the back line of the Bandera defense. Alejandra Lopez tries to get the ball past the back line and is unable to do so. And Sobaidi Rodriguez judged to have been offsides and come back from an offsides position, being the first to touch the ball. And so that'll be a free kick for Bandera. Alejandra Lopez plays the ball over the back line and decides she's going to put them under pressure and force them to play the ball out for Battling Billies throw-in, which she will take. She throws the ball in quickly. Catherine's there. The ball falls to Lila. It's still bouncing around. Can she gain control? Goal! Goal number 7 by the Battling Billies. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bal and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bal and Billies. Go Goats!
And we're back with just under 6 minutes to play. The Battling Lady Billies with a comfortable lead, 7-0 over the Lady Bulldogs. Again, the Bulldogs opt to play their kickoff all the way back to the back line before sending it forward. Almost got themselves in a bit of trouble. The ball falls here to Nora Gonzalez, who then finds Lily Alexander, who has returned to the pitch to play in a midfield role, as well as Maggie Deedle. Audrina Rozolas has come in at right back and was putting Bandera under pressure, forcing them to play backwards. And again, that ball's gathered with Catherine. She's got quite a bit of speed. She beats one, looks to play the ball through, and finds the ball does bounce to Lily Alexander, who then tries to find Alejandra Lopez. But Bandera's doing a pretty good job of getting in the way of some of these through balls. Again, only with minutes to play, both teams still showing a lot of energy and a lot of effort. No one's dropping the intensity. Maggie Deedle beats two Bandera midfielders, does find Abby Adams, who beats another defender, has a lot of space here on the right, looks to get the ball across the face of the goal, finds Maggie Deedle, who can't get enough on it. Great combination play there by the Billies. Like to see that type of ball movement. Would love to have seen a finish there from Maggie Deedle. Coach never wants to see his defenders running back towards their own goal, but Addie Schneider is able to regain possession, turn play around, find Maggie Deedle, who now plays the ball through for Abby Adams, who's passed everyone and looks to score another goal for the Battling Billies. And we'll be back for the final few minutes of play in just a moment.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
And we're back, and Brindley realized something that I had failed to do. What's that, Brindley?
The mercy rule has taken effect since the Billies are up by 8 with less than 20 minutes to play. And so the game will now end with a Billies 8-0 lead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight here at Battling Billies Stadium. Again, we want to thank Security State Bank and Trust for bringing these games to you, and Billies.Live for being able to bring you Battling Billies sports. Congratulations to the Lady Billies basketball team as they won their playoff game this evening. Congratulations to the Lady Billies as they get another victory here in district and look to secure more points on their journey to another playoff run. Well, so long, folks, and good night.